I know it's late. Say, but I had to come back and do it for those who wasn't able to catch the live from earlier. So, yep, I decided to do it one more time for my people over here. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Say, yeah, I'm finna do a run through real quick for everyone who wasn't able to catch the live earlier. So, yeah, say, Shelby, you say, let's get started. Hey, Toria. Say, hey, coach. Hey, queen. Hey, everybody. Say, y'all, I know it's late. I know y'all like Miss Nene. We trying to go to the club or something. Say, I'm going to let y'all get to the club or something. I'm not going to take up a lot of y'all time tonight. I just want to talk to y'all real quick because there was some stuff that I discussed. Krishan, shut that door for me, son. So, yeah, I did a live tonight with one of my offices and um, y'all weren't able to catch it. And it was some stuff that I shared on there that I felt like was important for a lot of my people who follow my page and are clients, still waiting to get estimates, whatever the case is, that I wanted to just make sure y'all are up on. So I know y'all seen the caption where it said, welcome to our world, W-2 filers. People who usually file Schedule C's know, hey, we always have to pay taxes. So it's nothing new for us. But for a lot of people with W-2s this year, y'all are seeing yourselves with really, really reduced refunds, even with kids. Hey, Tashara. Hey, Tanika. Hey, Toya, my Adam sister. And Toya, I got to get caught up on a lot of stuff, guys. But like I said, I want to come in and talk to y'all because I've been seeing a lot of W-2 filers who are in their feelings. Like I said, us Schedule C filers, our skin is already tough because we know what it is every year when we get ready to file our income. We know we have to pay our own Medicare, our own Social Security, our own self-employment tax. So we're used to those taxes. You guys are not my W-2 filer, so that's why I titled it. Trying to just lighten the mood a little bit. Welcome to our world, because y'all aren't used to paying taxes like y'all are paying. And y'all are like, what's going on? Like, hey, what's going on? I got 3 kids. They gave me 4,500, but when I go and file, instead of me getting the other 4,500, I'm only getting another 1,000. Like, what's up with that? Why? Okay, so I'm finna tell you guys why. Y'all look at y'all W-2s. If y'all see that the federal withholding is missing from it, most likely when you go and file your return, if your income is 25,000 or more, you're not going to get the full refundable credit from your child tax credit. Now, let me explain when I say you're not going to get the full. It's going to show that it gave you the full credit on your 1040. But because of the amount of income and because you're over that 18,000 for head of household or 12,000 when you're filing single, everything over that amount is now being taxed. The taxes this year, guys, is going from 10 to 14% of your income. So let's say if you made $30,000 and you only paid in $200, that's not enough to cover the taxes that is due on $30,000. So what they're doing is reducing the refund by the amount of taxes, and you get the remainder. So when y'all are going to file y'all refunds, if you are over your standard deduction amount and you have not let them withhold federal taxes, federal withheld taxes, you will see it on your check stubs under your, it'll say FEDWH, or it'll say federal withheld, or it'll either say Fed. Either one of those is your federal taxes, federal withheld taxes that they supposed to take out of your check every paycheck to cover the income, and they have not been doing it. So that is why when y'all are going and y'all are putting it in, and you're like, okay, yeah, I got 3 kids. I did get, the $4,500. Here go my check stub and my W-2. And if you want to know what I'm talking about on your W-2, box number 2. So if you're looking at your W-2s in your hand and you look at all the boxes, and I'm talking about the boxes where your numbers are, boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Box 1, 3, and 5 is usually the same. because that's your federal taxable wages, your Social Security wages, your Medicare wages. They're usually the same. Box 2, 4, and 6 is where it's different. Okay, those amounts are different. Federal withheld Social Security tax is 6.2% of your total income. Medicare is 1.45% of your total income. So if you're seeing that you don't made 40, 50,000 and you only paid in $1,000 or $2,000, you're still going to be short about 4,000. I mean, $2,000 or $3,000. Guess where that $2,000 or $3,000 is going to come from? It's going to come out your refund. That is why individuals who don't have dependents are catching it more, because usually in the past they would withhold at least enough to cover the taxes that would be on your income. They're not doing it anymore. Nobody was paying attention, but it's been like this for about 2 years now, really since 2019. I'm not going to stamp a name on who did it because it was the government, but it's been like that since 2019. Jobs, employers stop withholding federal taxes because the government said, hey, we'll give you leeway. You don't have to keep on withholding the federal. They can pay that when they file their taxes. Remember, I was trying to throw caution to the wind all last year when I was saying, hey, y'all, opt out. Opt out. If you don't need these taxes, if you don't need those payments from June to December, opt out, opt out, opt out. It wasn't because I didn't want anybody to be able to take care of themselves. It wasn't because, oh, I don't get it, so I don't want nobody to get it. That was not my intention. This, what's going on right now, was the only intention on why I was saying opt out, opt out, opt out. Because the people who are winning this tax season are the zero income and low income individuals. When I say low income, that means that the income is under $18,000 for the year and they got kids. So all the 16 and 18 and 20 and $30,000 refunds that y'all are seeing, those are individuals who have little to no income. Okay? And the ones who worked all year are the ones who are only seeing $4,000 and $5,000 refunds, even with 3 and 4 kids, because the taxes on their income from their work. Welcome to our world. Schedule C filers already know what it is. We pay them every year. We have to pay these taxes, we know, and y'all know I used to make it a point of always pointing out, if you file in Schedule C employment, which is self-employment, which is contractor, which is gig workers, if you're filing that type of income, remember in the past I would tell you, you're not supposed to be expecting the same amount as a W-2 filer, because W-2 filers, they pay their taxes throughout the year through their paychecks. Well, this year, y'all, it looked like we're all on the same playing field if you made anything above $18,000. Okay? I'm just saying. We've been paying these taxes. Y'all go to work every doggone day and y'all was thinking y'all are going to be covered like y'all do every year until you got to the tax office and you give them your information. And when they put in your check stub or your W-2 information, and you don't went in with a amount already in your head because you've added up what you're left owed from your kids. Okay, I can't use the look back, but I got income. I'll get earned income credit off of this. And that stands true, you will. But what you're not accounting for is the taxes on your income. Okay? So I just want y'all to know. Nate, you said how they doing it with the look back income when they determine. Really, you can't use the look back from 2019, Nate, if your income in 2021 is higher. Because remember, I was telling y'all can't go off of the amount of earned income credit you receive. You got to go off of the AGI. So if in 2021, I'll give you a perfect example, and this does not have anything to do with the type of income you had in 2019. As long as that amount is on your AGI, that is considered your taxable income for that year. So let me say this. I've seen people saying, oh, well, you can only use 2019 AGI if it was from a job or Schedule C. No, If it shows up on line 8B as part of your adjusted gross income, you can use it for 2019. But the catch is $18,000 in 2019, the system is not going to let you use it if you made $30,000 in 2021. It's going to still use that $30,000 because that's more than what you made in 2019, even though the earned income credit off of 2019 is more than what you would get in 2021. It is going to pick up on the biggest amount of income. Okay? So, what about unemployment? Let's say you got 20,000 in unemployment. You can use your 2019 then, because the unemployment this year does not even count as taxable income. So the system will recognize your 2019 for your EIC because you don't have any earned income in 2021. Okay? Okay? Everybody understand that? That is how the look back works. The look back isn't there to just be beneficial to you because you got more earned income credit one year than you are getting this year. No, it's based on your income. So the 2019 look back is used for individuals who did not make money this year. That's why I said it. Okay, so Carl, I'm gonna put that up so I can get back to it. That is why I said it doesn't matter what the earned income credit was in 2019. You have to look at what the income was, the AGI. If you want to know what AGI you're using, 2019 line 8, the number 8, after 7, 8, and then B, the alphabet B, as in butter, as in boy, as in better. 8B is where you will find the amount that you can use for 2021 earned income credit if you do not have earned income credit for this year. Okay. Ms. Carla asks, is it right to deduct the amount the other parent got from CTC if the other parent is filing this year, or would it matter? Yes, it does matter, Ms. Carla, and no, you do not. Okay, let's go over this. Okay, Ms. Carla, I'm gonna hide this, but I'm gonna answer it for you. If a parent received the CTC and they know they're not going to claim it and the other parent will be claiming the child, when the other parent claimed the child, they do not include the payments that the parent that got it got. They need to say they did not receive it because they did not. The parent who got the payments will still need to say, yes, even though I don't have this dependent, I got $1,500 or $1,800 for one child. Okay? The parent who is going to be carrying the child that didn't get the payments needs to say, this is my child and I receive no payments for that child. Okay? Drea, let me also make this announcement. Everyone who is still waiting, if you have your mobile apps and it's saying wait for preparer, I have not seen it, so I would need for you to inbox. You can do it on the business page, or you can text it to the assistant's number that she contacted you guys off of. Send your emails and tax codes. Okay? I will be closed on Monday. I gave her Monday off. We are going to observe that holiday on Monday. But Tuesday, I will be contacting everybody if you're sending in your emails and tax codes, so we can get you a consultation done as soon as possible. Okay? So let me see. What did you say? What if you made less in 2021 than you did in 2019? Okay, so Stephanie, if you made less, then yes, you can use it. Oh, what you say, Marissa? Say. Okay, Marissa. Well, we got time. See, Marissa, we got time. We can clean it up, Queen. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. Toya, I know you did that already. Don't come over here with that shit, my little Adam sister. Don't start that. Don't start that. I know. Okay. Yeah, so y'all send y'all emails and tax code, and I'll get y'all consultation scheduled. Like I said, Monday we will be closed. Closed on Monday, but I will get to it on Tuesday. But like I said, all my W-2 filers, y'all welcome to our world. And I know y'all were not thinking that this bullcorn was going to go like this, but I tried to tell y'all, hey, they're going to be coming for this money. It's some kind of trick, somewhere. What if there was no income for 2021? Can you still use the look back? Sandra, yes, ma'am. You are the ones who need to, if you had no income, I don't care if you got unemployment for a month or two, but you did nothing else. You did no PPPs, EIDLs. You need to be getting out your 2019 tax returns, especially if you have dependents, and you need to be filing. Like I said, the ones winning this year are the no income to low income. All these big refunds that we're seeing are coming from individuals with no income or low income. If you have any kind of income over 20-some thousand dollars and you don't see federal withheld, they are using the remainder of your child tax credit to pay the taxes that is due on your income. And if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I ain't got no wings. Any tax preparers on here, y'all can attest to it. Y'all have seen it just like I have. What is the first thing you see? When we put it in, we think we did something wrong because it does not calculate the other half of the credit, right? And we like, wait a minute. We know we answered everything. Like, what we went wrong? And it's not until we get to your 1040 clients that we see, oh, it gave them the whole credit that they were due. But when we look up at the taxes that was due on the money that you made at your job comes out your refund. Okay? Can you help me with mine? I didn't have a lot of income. And yes, ma'am, Miss Sabrina, I sure can, love. Yes, I can. I can help you. Just know if you want to do the look back credit, guys, please have either your 2019 tax returns or your 2019 transcripts. 2019, not 2020. Yes, I know it's called look back, but it's still look back. Okay? You say we got two looks. It's a look back because it's 2019, not 2020. So please have it when you get ready to do it. How do I file my PPP loan on my taxes? It was forgiven. Shanae, you need to be filing your Schedule C, and you need to be putting whatever your business made and what your business spent. And that's all I'm going to say. You need to be filing your Schedule C, love. Okay? If you didn't get the first payment but got all the other ones, will that be an issue? Angel, no, it should not, because if you got your 6419, you will see, even though they missed July, the payments that you received from August to December still added up to the full half a payment for the credits for the dependents that you had on your return. So no, it won't be an issue. That amount should still come up to, if you had one child, Angel, $1,500 or $1,800 regardless to when they started the payments. That's why some people seeing bigger refunds every month than other individuals seeing when they were getting it June, July, August, September, October, for the whole whatever, the 6 months, July through December. So yeah, it still added up to the same thing. Okay, so can you do a look back if you only made like $3,000 and you didn't have much federal tax? Montessa, yes, most definitely you can, love. Yes, you can. Okay. Yeah, Kia, if you put it up and I can catch it, Queen, yes, I will. So Miss Christina say, can I use my look back credit although my son was born in 2020? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Mama. Okay. And Kamisha, thank you for putting it up. So for the individual that asked about the CTC payments, it's $3,600 for 5 and younger, and $3,000 for 6 to 17 years old. Okay. So that thank you, Miss Kamisha, for sharing that. Y'all just know these taxes are inflated. Okay. And they're only getting bigger. I don't know if you guys, yes, I do advances, Miss Mary. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. I know some of my preparers have, because we've talked about it. Y'all been seeing the charts where they were talking about the 2022 inflation rates. Y'all know they're not talking about the 2022 year, right? Y'all know they're talking about the 2022 tax year that'll start in January 2023. So if it's already high now, that means it's going to be even higher next year. So all this money they've been giving us the past 2 years, y'all, they found a way to get it back. Whether it is inflating the prices on gas, food, clothes, transportation, whatever it is, we are paying more money for the same things that we had no improvement years ago. We paying higher for it, and they're getting this money back. They're getting it back out the economy. So y'all just be diligent about when you're working this year. If you're working, go to your HR. Listen to me. I'm finna tell y'all how y'all won't have to go through this again, my W-2 filers. Go to your HR, and I've advised a couple of my clients on doing this, so they know what I'm talking about when I say it. Tell them people, okay, y'all can't withhold federal. I want to volunteer an extra $50 out of my every paycheck, please. Can y'all please withhold $50? And volunteer $50 out of every paycheck so that when your W-2s come out, it will show that you have paid in enough federal tax withheld to cover the taxes on the income that you've made at that job. So you'll have a refund like you're used to with a W-2. Because right now, you know what? I know for a fact some of my W-2 people are like, they want to walk out on their damn job because they feel like this job did this. Like, I've been filing every year. I ain't never had no issues with my refund. I was getting more before they passed this, all these credits before I'm getting this year. Like in the previous years, I was making 30 and 40 with 2 or 3 kids, and I was still getting 6 or 7. Now with $30,000 or $40,000 and 2 or 3 kids, I'm barely looking at $3,000 or $4,000. And look, Jody, you lucky. You lucky, Miss Jody, because let me tell you, they not taking the taxes out of hardly anybody's money right now. Federal withheld, I haven't seen federal withheld on, I'll say out of 10, probably 8 of them don't have it. And then 1 out of 10, they got it, but it's really, really low. And then that other 1 out of 10 has the accurate amount. So it's not all gravy for my W-2 filers this year. It is not. Y'all, it ain't no gravy nowhere. It's mud. It's mud. We all getting it out the mud. Welcome to our world. That's why, hey, I'm going to tell y'all, like I tell everybody else, the more you know, the more you can grow. If you don't know better, you can't do better. I'm telling y'all how to know better. Go to your HR and tell them to start voluntarily holding an extra $50. Even if it's just $50 every paycheck, let that $50 come out. Because the habit that a lot of us have is, I want to be exempt 6 months, and then I want them to take it out 6 months. Well, now they letting you be exempt for 12. They said you ain't got to do it half and half no more. We're going to let you take all your money home, all you, and you just pay us back everything at one time. And that is what's happening. Okay, I'm finna try to get it, Miss Orlinda. So if they are not withholding enough on my federal withholding, I need to have them take at least 50 every paycheck. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And Nicole, let me straighten this up. You can't file 2019 taxes again. No, ma'am. You can use your 2019 AGI for your 2021 EIC. So y'all don't take these 2019 W-2s and 1099s and all that stuff from 2019 to your tax lady or your tax office or your tax man or yourself and be like, I'm going to use my 2019 because they said we could use 2019 for 2021. No, we did not. Nobody said that. You can use your 2019 AGI, one number and one number only. One number. It is one number needed. It is not all 15 of your W-2s. It is not your Schedule C that you created for yourself for 2019. And it is not. You use your tax return and you look for line 8B. Now, if you were a person who has some kind of audit or amendment in 2019 and you changed it, you need to be using your transcript or your amended return for your 2019 AGI, because if you're trying to use what you had on your original, then that is going to hold up your refund because it's not going to match what the IRS system has on file. And it has to match. Okay? Yes, it's just the AGI, Shanae. That is it. I'm going to... Just the AGI. Oh, Shanae, I skipped it. Just the AGI. The AGI is line 8B. The number 8, the one that comes after 7, 8, and then the letter B as in boy. 8B is where you would need to get that number from. Okay? Okay, so let's see what you say, Kia. Okay, I didn't work at all last year. I did get the PPP, but it was forgave, and I did get the payments each month with mine below. I got 2 dependents. Kia, no, not necessarily, Mama. You still need to get your 2019 tax return. So you will still need to file your Schedule C, Kia. You will still need to report your 6419, and you will need to do your look back. Okay? Okay, so Teresa, you don't need income to get the CTC, but yet we don't approve for it if we make too much. Explain that people don't work getting a lot of money back. Yeah, so that's because people who don't work don't have to pay taxes. It ain't no income to tax. The ones who worked are the ones who have to pay these taxes. That's where it's coming from. Patrick say, hello, what is the amount that is considered enough for the federal withheld when you made $28,000 for 2021? I'll tell you right now, Patrick, because it's at 14%. So let's see what 14% of 28,000 is. So 28,000 times 0.14, you should have at least $3,920 in order to cover that $28,000. Well, no, let me hold on. Let me redo that. So 2,800 minus 18,000, because I'm gonna assume you're a head of household, and I'm gonna just do it at 18,000. So you're at 10,000 right there. $1,400, Mr. Patrick. You need at least $1,400 to cover the taxes on $28,000 in income if you're a head of household. Okay? Because it is calculating 14% of the income. I did the math 3 times because I was trying to figure out how the hell are they calculating these people's taxes until I realized, damn, it went up. It used to be 9%. Now it's 14%. Guess what? In 2022 tax season, which is 2023, y'all, we may be looking at 18% tax on income. It's possible. It's possible. And it's not fair. It's not fair because they've never done anything like this. But let me tell y'all what I also feel. And let me tell y'all know how I am. I'm going to give y'all my predictions, whether y'all want to hear it or not, because I would rather y'all hear it once. And when it happened, y'all be like, you know what? Miss Nene has said something like that. It's going to be something to these no incomes that's getting these large refunds with these kids. It's gonna be something that's gonna come after tax season with people that's getting these large child tax credit refunds for these kids with no income. It's gonna be something. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what program it's gonna be, but I just know that we never get something for nothing. Okay? I'm just saying, and I want all of us to be protected. I want all of us to be good. I want all, not just my clients, not just my offices and affiliates. I'm talking about everybody who can hear my voice. I want you to be good. And right now, what it's looking like, you better have a hobby or something to where you can get out and make your own money. Because sooner or later, it's not going to even pay you to be getting up, going to a job, because you're going to be working just to pay the government. That looked like where we're headed. That's why, hey, I'm all for building small businesses, entrepreneurs. I welcome every walk of life, every type of business, because you need it. You're going to need it. And especially in this year and the year coming up, y'all better start getting y'all some trades. If you got a hobby that you know you can make you some money off of, y'all start investing in it. Start, what they say, practicing your craft. Start practicing on it. Because it's finna be messed up. It's finna be messed up. And it's coming first from the employers. Do y'all hear me, everybody who go and clock in every day? It's going to start with them first. So, hey, I just need y'all to just be vigilant. Y'all just know, hey, okay, they got us. They got us this year because they were throwing so many numbers around. They was giving so much stuff away. Nobody was actually paying attention to what was going on federally. No federal withheld. Everybody getting paid every Friday, and you looking like, damn, dang, I got almost all my money. I ain't never brought home. I make $1,500 a week. I'm bringing home $1,300. They ain't take out nothing, and it's all good until it ain't. Right? It was all good until now you sitting across from your tax preparer and you don't gave all your stuff and all your kids' stuff, and you just know, hey, in every other year I made 30,000 and I was damn good. Now you're hearing, oh well, your refund is 6,000, your refund is 7,000. You like, what? How? They owe me 4,500, and I know I got some kind of earned income credit. Like, how am I not at least getting $6,000? It's the taxes. Okay. It's the taxes. Okay, Lala, you say, hey, Miss Nene, I work for Lyft and Uber Eats, but I didn't make much for the 1099. But they said I can download the form showing me how much I made and mileage I used. Is that true? Yes, ma'am. So for all my gig workers and Miss Lala, that is exactly true. I think that if you don't make at least $2,000 with them or something like that, they will not issue you a 1099 NEC. For y'all who don't know what that is, if you are getting a 1099 NEC, that is the same thing that they used to give to contractors, which was the 1099 miscellaneous box 7. Remember last year they removed it from it no longer is a box 7 on the 1099 miscellaneous. It is now the 1099 NEC. And if you are a person who received one of those, that is Schedule C income. So when you enter it, if you're doing your own taxes, you need to enter your 1099 NEC. Once you put that information in, you need to say, I'm linking it to a Schedule C, unless you're a farmer. And then you will link it to a Schedule F. But generally, you're linking it to a Schedule C. So 1099 NEC, you enter it and link it to your Schedule C. That is Schedule C income. Okay? Nate said, if I made $27,000, they only took out $1,017 in federal taxes, will I be penalized and not hit a household? Oh, if you ain't hit a household, Nate, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're going to hit you over the head, Nate. You better be hit a household. That way you'll only have, what, $9,000 in taxes to pay, which would be 9,000 times 14%. Like $1,000 that you would need to, I don't know exactly because I ain't put it in the calculator. But yeah, you sure in hell better not be single, because then it's anything over $12,000, Mr. Nate, that you'll be taxed on. Okay. Okay, so what amount range do you think I'm looking towards? Kia, I can't even remember what numbers you gave me now, love. Okay. Say, Kia, if you give me your numbers real quick again, I'll try to throw you some off the top of my head based on what I've been seeing. McCune, Elizabeth, send it again, baby. I didn't see it. So how does it work if you use your 2021 EIC? Beanaboo, the same way. The same way it would if you use your 2019. The same way. Okay. Cheney, I seen your call earlier, baby. I've been on the phone trying to catch up with my clients. But I seen you had called me, love. I said, you know, I shook my head at your ass, though, when I seen the phone ringing with your name. I said, Cheney. Heather, I have 12-year-old, got CTC. My daughter turned 18 in December. Doing look back, do it mean I only get credit for my 12-year-old since she's 18 now? Yes, ma'am. You will not get the credit for the one that turned 18 in December. You will only get it for one. Okay? Can you use 2019 for the third time? Okay, Nisha, so let me explain this again, guys. When you're using your 2019, you're not using your 2019 W-2s or nothing like that. You're using only one number, one amount. You need your tax return. If you went to somebody, y'all are no longer on good terms for whatever reason, and you cannot get your 2019 tax return, by all means, don't start throwing out no guesstimates, because if it is not exact amount, the system will hold it, and the IRS will make the adjustment themselves. Okay, so if you're gonna use the look back, if you don't have access to your 2019 tax return, y'all go online, irs.gov. Transcripts are free. Get your transcript. You can use the account transcript or the return transcript. Use either one if you cannot have your tax return, but do not take 2019 W-2s and 1099s to the tax lady and tell her, hey, file this, I'm using my 2019 this year. That's not how it goes. Okay? So, Kia, you say you didn't work at all, got a PPP, was giving you monthly payments. With 2 kids, it depends on how much your business made, Kia, but we know if you got the 2 payments, that's $3,000 for your 2 kids. I'm gonna assume that they're over the age of 6. I'm just saying hypothetically, mama. So if they're over the age of 6, you know that's $6,000 in CTC that you was gonna get. So that'll be $3,000. If you use your look back credit from 2019 and you made 17 to 19,000, that's another 67. So you're looking at 97. And then with your PPP, whatever you put on there, that income, now you will be taxed because it's Schedule C income. So once you add your PPP on there and they calculate that credit, Kia, you're looking at probably between an $8,000 to $9,000 refund. And that's if you're using your look back. Now, if you don't have 2019 to look back to, Kia, then you're only looking at a refund of probably about $3,000 to $5,000 with 2 kids and the Schedule C. Okay. Okay, so Treese, you say somebody want to know about daycare credit. What they asked about it, Treese? Okay, if you take a hardship withdrawal from your 401k and take taxes out of your disbursement, is there any additional tax penalty? No, ma'am. Shanita, not this year. No, ma'am, it's not. And they do still have it to where it's being forgiven. So no, ma'am, not this year. They didn't do it last year. They're not going to do it this year either. Now, I want y'all to know, ain't no special nothing with unemployment this year. So if you made $19,000, they taxing you $19,000. Ain't no $10,200 forgiveness. None of that. Okay? It ain't no unemployment forgiveness this year. Every dollar you made with unemployment is taxed. Okay? Okay, Nicole say child care, daycare credit. If we had to pay some for someone to watch kids while we work, any info on it? Nicole, you can use it if you paid a private individual and not a daycare center that has an EIN. You will need the W-10. Now, let me tell y'all what I put together with the W-10, and I want to tell y'all this because I remember telling y'all the number one audit is going to come from these 2441s and W-10s. The W-10 need to be in the taxpayer and the child care files. Meaning, yes, the taxpayer would need to give the W-10 filled out by the child care provider for their records to show this is who I paid, because it goes on their 2441. But also, the child care provider will also need the W-10 to take to their tax person to say, hey, this is who I perform services with. This is who paid me cash. Here it is on file. Okay? So the W-10s that you guys are filling out, make 2 copies. One for you and one for your child care provider, because they're going to need it on file just like you're going to have it on file. Okay? Kia said that they'll be, I heard they will be auditing you heavily if you're self-employed. Kia, really, baby, they do that every year with self-employed income. But of course it's gonna be ramped up this year, but why? Why would it be ramped up? PPPs. What was the number one thing that people used when the EIDL started coming out? Fake Schedule Cs. So yeah, they are gonna be looking at. That's why I'm telling everybody, if you got any of that stuff, report a Schedule C, because not only are you playing with taxes, you're playing with government funding. Why would you? So you better cover your ass. You better have your ducks in a row if you got that money. Period. I don't know how else to say it. I do not know any other way to say it. Okay. And then I was going to mention, because I wasn't able to share when I was doing the live earlier with Miss Alicia on her page about, y'all know Tax Act. All my people who are filing taxes on your own and you're trying to do it through Tax Act or something like that, y'all see now they're asking you about your PPP money. Y'all better take it to a professional. Y'all better take those returns to somebody. You ain't got to come to me. Okay? Listen, ain't for everybody and everybody ain't for me. Ain't everybody's cup of tea and everybody ain't mine. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with not being for everybody, but I am still going to tell everybody the doggone truth. And the truth is, if you don't know what you're doing and you got a PPP or EIDL and you created a business or you did something, you need to take your stuff to a professional tax preparer. Don't trust your home girl, your homeboy, they know somebody who knows somebody that knew somebody. You don't want to do that. Go to somebody that will explain how everything works to you, break it down for you, and file it on your behalf. Okay? If say, how much would I get back if I made $30,000 with one dependent under 5? Should I claim CTC instead of CCC? Okay, Eb, I ain't gonna lie, you need to claim CTC, CCC, EIC, AOC. You need to claim all the C's. You need to claim every credit you can, my love, because that $30,000 with one dependent gonna hit you over the head. Cause at $30,000 with one dependent, your EIC may be $2,000, might be. And if you didn't pay in any taxes, yeah, you're gonna definitely need CCC. It's for them not to call it EMS, because you're gonna pass out if they tell you anything you owe with a child and I only made $30,000. How do I owe? It's happening, and I've seen it happening. Okay. Say, I'm just saying, everybody that's, y'all getting leery and weary and trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with this PPP, because I got it. File your taxes, calm your nerves. You weren't nervous when you spent that money. So don't get nervous when it's time to file. Because if you don't report it, and I have heard people saying it, oh, what if I just don't file it? What if I just don't file it? What if you don't? Think about it. Think about what you signed when you got it. So what if you don't file it? Anybody who can remember getting letters in the mail 2 years after the IRS, they filed in the IRS, say, hey, you owe us because you didn't report this, and they sent it to us and they showed that you got it and you didn't report it. So now we did the changes, we made everything, and you owe us. So why when you file it? Y'all got to remember what y'all signed. This is why I say stop trying to follow the crowd. Don't play follow the leader. Be your own person. Think for yourself. Everything ain't for everybody. And no matter how much it look like it's all gravy, it's easy, you don't know what that person went through to actually get what they got. So you can't be just automatically saying, I'm supposed to get it too because I know that they ain't got that. How you know? How you know? And now you don't put yourself in some shit that you ain't supposed to be in because you was trying to do what they did because you just knew they ain't have nothing, and they don't pull the rabbit out the hat and they got everything they supposed to have. You have nothing. I'm just saying. That's right, Rebecca. Rebecca, let me put this comment up. Rebecca says, so long as you file your Schedule C like normal, you're good. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Rebecca, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying it without saying it because I don't want to have to say it. Because it should be common sense for my people. It should be common. But I see common sense ain't so common anymore. So just know, I've told y'all, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up because I am 45 minutes in, and I just want to come on to let my W-2 filers know, welcome to our Schedule C world. Welcome to the world of taxes, because y'all have never felt the effect of paying tax on income really ever in the history of filing. And now W-2 filers are the ones who are getting cut the deepest. 0 to low income, that is the $17,000, $20,000, $30,000 refunds. That's zero income, look back, child tax. That is how those amounts are getting there. And if it is a W-2 on there, it is W-2, child tax, and CCC. But I promise you, if your income is over your standard deduction amount and you did not let them withhold the appropriate amount of taxes federally, then they are taking it out of your refund, and that is where the rest of your child tax credit payment is going. Okay? Let me answer this real quick. Okay, so say I got the PPP in 2019 and filed it and didn't get the other, so I'm good for 2022. Yes, you're good. If as long as you didn't get it in 2021, yeah, you're good, Montessa. You're good. Okay. Okay, guys. Miss Kimberly, this is gonna be the last question I'm gonna grab because I'm gonna go ahead and end this live for tonight. I am gonna do a roundtable talk next week. Tashara, I want you to hit me up because I want you to be part of that panel. I am putting a panel together of tax professionals where we are gonna come here next week before the start of tax season, which is the 24th, and we're gonna do a roundtable tax talk discussion. Nothing is off limits. You guys, y'all can get y'all questions together. And we're gonna do that next week because okay, y'all need it. Our people need it. So all my professionals just know our people need us right now, and we got to make sure we're keeping them enlightened. So let's get that together. I'm gonna pull it together so we can do a roundtable tax talk next week. How you feel about the money from SBO on a hurricane on my business? Belinda, you still need to file it, baby, because yeah, even though the hurricane is a natural disaster and they do have natural disaster credits in play for, I think it was Ida. Is Ida the one that was last year? I think it was Ida, the one that hit New Orleans. Also for the storms that hit up New York and all that, they do have credits there, but you would still need to be filing the Schedule C though, babe. You still need to file it. Okay. All right, guys. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to end this. As the churches say, if all hearts are satisfied, I'm gonna get ready to end this live for tonight. But like I said, I will be coming back next week for my roundtable talk. I will have a whole group of different tax professionals. So it won't just be me and my people. It's going to be me and a whole bunch of tax people. And we will be here taking questions, trying to answer whatever you guys need. Like I said, no questions are off limits. Y'all know me, I'm an open book. So everybody that I put on the panel, guess what? They're going to have their pages wide open for you to read as well. If you would like to be a part of it, inbox me if you want to be a part of that. I do have some that I am going to be already contacting that I know will be a good fit for that. But yeah, y'all don't worry. I got y'all. I'm going to make sure y'all are at least knowledgeable. You don't have to file with me in order to hear me. Just hear me. And please take the advice. Like I said too many times, y'all want to look at what the message come wrapped in instead of receiving the message. Don't look at the wrapping. Just receive the message. Okay? I got to give a shout out to King. All right, King Joseph, don't worry. You going to get there. You going to get there. You're going to get there, King. I'm going to put you on a panel. So you might as well get ready, Joseph. You will be on the panel. Okay. All right. So love you all from a genuine place. Gratitude for everyone who gave me 50 minutes of your time tonight. I am going to go ahead and end this live. Like I said, if you need to book a consultation, the mobile app is streaming on the bottom of the video. If you go to the inbox and send a message, that instant reply also has the mobile app link in there. You can send your information if you have already done that and I have not contacted or claimed your mobile app yet. Please inbox your email and tax code so I can get on that. So Tuesday, I can be contacting you guys to do your consultations. Okay? All right.